Hi friends, how are you? Welcome to Connect Classes. In this video, we'll talk about role of external state and non-state actors in creating challenges to internal security. So this is important as per GS paper 3 of UPSC exam, civil service exam syllabus. So stay tuned to the last chapter of this video to know and have a deep knowledge about the topic. Okay, so in introduction we'll talk about external state actors refer to those entities which have formal backing of sovereign state for carrying out any intended actions. Okay, so external state are those entities like here we have mentioned state actors are army, bureaucracy, intelligence agencies, etc. The non-state actors, on the other hand, have a considerable power of influencing international events, but they do not have formal state backing. Okay, so who are non-state actors? NGOs, then civil society organization, extremist outfits, like we have known the Northeast extremism, Mahabati. Okay, those also can called as non-state actors, multinational companies, etc. Okay, then see Naxalism, terrorism, insurgency, cyber attacks. Okay, these are non-state actors. Then fake currency, then piracy, and then drug trafficking, human trafficking. These are because of non-state actors. Okay. Then internal and external security. Okay, what is internal security? Security of a country within its border is known as internal security. Then external security is security against aggression by a foreign country. Okay, then maintenance of peace and order. We have to do internal security for maintaining peace and order. Then solely responsible of the armed force. Okay, the armed force is responsible to protect the country from external terrorism. Okay, then upholding sovereignty of a country within its territory. Yes, internal security. Then Ministry of Defense is taking care of external security. Then Ministry of Home Affairs is taking care of internal security. Purview of the police supported by CAPF. Okay, Central Armed Police Force is responsible for our internal security. Okay, then coming to external state actors, countries surrounding India have been active in exploiting volatile situation presented by turmoil of Northeast. Not only countries such as China, Pakistan, and Bangladesh, Myanmar, but also smaller powers such as Bhutan and Nepal have been involved in the region. Okay. See, Bhutan, Nepal, and this Bangladesh. What in Bangladesh and Myanmar? What the main problem is the illegal entry. Okay, so that is the main problem there. Then through political backing, economic assistance, logistics support, military training, and arms supplies, these countries have varyingly contributed to the ongoing violence in the region. The state may carry out a limited war against Indian state, and this might have ramifications for our internal security. Okay, so what is the problem in Bhutan, Nepal, and Bangladesh? Political backing, economic assistance, logistic support, military training, or arms supply. These countries have varyingly contributed to the ongoing violence. Okay, they might. I need to tell you that from Bangladesh, illegal arms supply are being coming to India on a continuous basis. Moreover, the what do you call it, illegal entries of people are also possible through Bangladesh and Myanmar, because there is a small up to 7 kilometers radius is there where the tribal people can come without having visas and all. So through that only the illegal entries are possible. Okay, they might support the various insurgent groups, Naxalite and separatist groups through funding, training, and logistics. There have been instances where state actors have been responsible for carrying out cyber warfare through hacking and other espionage. Okay, These challenges of external security of India are development of Middle East, okay, competition for scarce resource, cross-border threat, then challenges from neighboring country, China-Pak nexus, okay, then maritime security, okay, then militarization of space, threats of cyberspace. These are the parts, okay. Then non-state actors insurgency. Northeast suffers from violent movements based upon ethnic identities, leading to clashes. China is alleged to support such acts. For instance, United Liberation Front of Assam, ULFA members of Assam were given shelter by China. Okay. Then terrorism. Pakistan has been a major exporter of terrorism to India. Non-state actors like terrorist groups instances lecture a Taiba Jaise Muhammad are continuous threat. These are in Jammu Kashmir. Lecture a Taiba Jaise Muhammad, the Pak occupied Kashmir is basically known for this, and this China Pakistan nexus is also because part of this Pak occupied Kashmir, who was joining India to Afghanistan, was given to China as a gift from Pakistan. So through that, if that area is under the control of China, then it's quite hard to take back that area from China. Okay, so these are also influencing the terrorism activities, and non-state actors sponsor terrorism, often motivated by fundamentalist ideologies, then backed by secretive but efficient financial networks, use of IT, clandestine access to chemical, biological, and nuclear materials, and illicit drug trafficking has emerged as a major threat to international stability. Okay, and then these groups aim not only create instability in states like Jammu and Kashmir, they also have a larger aim of destabilizing the country. This is done through sporadic terrorist strikes, which spreads terror and panic. This could be adversely affect the ability of the Indian state to pursue economic modernization. Okay, so what they are doing, the influencing the terrorism activities, this drug trafficking activities, the nuclear materials are also access to chemical, biological communications, and the efficient financial networks. Also, certain terrorist funds are terrorist groups are being funded by China, Pakistan, and all. Then use of IT, that is hacking some system to there are so many ways through which they can hack and can ask more money. And then FATF is Financial Action Task Force. Okay, this Pakistan was blacklisted by FATF due to terror financing, because whatever the money laundering, I have one video money laundering. You can watch that video to know more about this Pakistan and effective FATF and terrorist financing. Okay, terror financing. Then Naxalism, left-wing extremism affects states like Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, West Bengal, and Odisha too. Okay, then drug trafficking, inter and interstate trafficking takes place through Golden Crescent and Golden Triangle routes. Okay, this Golden Crescent and Golden Triangle, drugs from Golden Crescent, Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Iran, okay, have affected Punjab and Golden Triangle. Golden Triangle is Laos, Myanmar, and Thailand, has affected northeastern states. Okay, I have given you on this is Golden Crescent, okay, Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Iran, and this is Golden Triangle, okay. Myanmar, then which one? Uh, Laos, Myanmar, and Thailand, okay. uh, why these are named so? Because these are basically known for this wheat production, okay. And from here, from Golden Crescent, India's Punjab and this region, western region is affected, and from Golden Triangle, this northeast region is affected. Drug trafficking, one film is there on this drug trafficking and taking drugs in Punjab. Urta Punjabi, universal movie that is quite interesting and have a beautiful message regarding this drug trafficking and all. Okay, so through this Golden Triangle, northeastern states are being affected of India, and this through Golden Crescent, the western side states such as Punjab is being affected due to drug. Okay, then human trafficking, children and women trafficking takes place by Bangladesh and Nepal. Okay, children and women trafficking is takes place. I mean, taking place through Bangladesh and Nepal. Then counterfeit currency, it corrodes economy from inside by facilitating black money and money laundering activities as well as funding terrorism, which itself creates a demand for fake currency. Okay, thereby creating a positive feedback loop. This is the issue arising especially from Pakistan. Okay, this counterfeit currency, which is known as fake currency, is also an issue for internal security. Then communalism propagandas are run and funded by enemy country and other non-state actors, NGOs and CSOs. Communalism is also a great problem in, internal security of India to destabilize India by damaging the social religious fabric and ensure rights. Like you people have remember this strike of farmers. Somewhere it was known as strike of this Khalistan movement. So this communalism is also a challenge to internal security of India. Okay. Uh, okay, then we'll talk about cybersecurity. Cybersecurity, like I have told you, hacking of ATMs, hacking of computer systems, government computer systems is also kind of terrorist activities. Okay, cyber terrorist, which is known as cyber terrorism. Recent cyber attacks by legion ATM scheming are examples. Pakistani hackers often hack government websites. They can also incite people for regionalism, thus demanding a separate state, which further increases secessionist of tendency, which is known as I have told you the given in the example of Khalistan movement. Then not only Khalistan, a lot of things were happened after when after being independent from British colonialism. But Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was the Iron Man, and he has joined the India. Okay, then conclusion, both state and non-state actors from outside have created problems in our internal security from our hands. While it is imperative to guard our borders and strengthen our diplomacy, on the other hand, we need to check the various non-state actors who come in hidden forms. There is a need for an national internal security doctrine to deal with various challenges. Okay, this right to education, why I put this here, because I think education is one and only way which can resolve these problems, because through education only people will learn to understand and respect each and every religion, which can solve the communalism problem. Then cyber security also, they will know through education only how how to defend themselves through cyber security. Then other problems will be automatically resolved. This fake currency also they can know through education or learning. Then this human trafficking also known, they will start understanding who is using and who is being good to them. So this drug trafficking also, they can that can be also solved, because taking drugs or any kind of this alcohol or something. Okay, so that is also a kind of habit. Okay, so that also can be resolved. And Naxalism and Naxalism is purely based on education. Okay, so that can also be, we can take this Naxalism, Naxal people, and by educating them only we can resolve these issues. So the most important way to resolve these problems is to education. The right to education, which is part of our fundamental right of Article 21. So with this, we'll end up here, and thank you very much. We'll see you in next video. Thank you.